They were said to be massive, taller than trees, stronger than a dozen men, and some say they once ruled this earth. For centuries, ancient cultures from every corner of the world have told stories of giants, towering beings who walked among us, built impossible structures, and vanished without a trace. But what if they never vanished? What if they were erased? Tonight, we explore one of the most controversial theories of hidden history, that the existence of giants is not mythology, but fact, and that the evidence proving it has been deliberately suppressed. Let's begin. In the ancient texts of the Bible, there are references to beings called the Nephilim, giants born from the union of the sons of God and daughters of men. In Genesis 6 verse 4, it is written, "There were giants in the earth in those days." But the Bible isn't alone. In Norse mythology, the world was forged from the corpse of a giant named Ymir. In Hindu legends, giants called Daityas and Asuras fought the gods in ancient times. Native American tribes speak of red-haired giants who lived in caves and terrorized early people. The Greeks had the Titans. The Irish had the Fomorians. The Middle East had Og of Bashan, whose bed, it was said, was made of iron and measured over 13 feet. Why do all these civilizations, separated by oceans and centuries, share the same story? Is it just myth or fragmented memory of something real? Archaeologists have uncovered massive skeletons over the past few centuries, some allegedly measuring 10, 12, even 15 feet tall. Photos exist, eyewitness reports, even old newspaper articles from the 1800s describe discoveries of enormous human remains in the Americas, Asia, and Europe. But where are those bones now? Many claim they were quickly seized by institutions, donated, documented, and never seen again. And the name that often comes up in these claims? The Smithsonian. Multiple whistleblowers and researchers have alleged that the Smithsonian Institution, one of the largest curators of historical artifacts, destroyed or buried the remains of giants to preserve the mainstream narrative of human evolution and history. In 2014, a controversial article claimed that a court case forced the Smithsonian to admit to destroying thousands of giant skeletons in the early 1900s. While the Smithsonian denied it, the story spread rapidly because to many it fit a pattern. Discoveries are made, then disappear. Reports are filed, then retracted. The narrative is always the same. These were just tall people, misidentified bones, hoaxes. But if that's true, why suppress the findings? Could it be that the existence of giants contradicts the current model of evolution, anthropology, and ancient history? Could it expose timelines we've been taught to believe? Could it prove that ancient humans were not alone? Many theorists suggest that these giants weren't just big humans. They were a different species, perhaps even hybrid in origin. The offspring of celestial beings, interdimensional entities, or something else. Now think of the megalithic structures around the world. 50-ton stones stacked with precision in Baalbek, Lebanon. Enormous doorways and ceilings in Peruvian ruins. Giant-sized tools found in buried ruins of old cities. And, of course, Stonehenge, the Great Pyramids, and Easter Island. Who were these truly built for? And more importantly, by whom? If giants once walked the earth, they may have been the master builders of our ancient world. They may have passed down forbidden knowledge before being wiped out by cataclysm or war. Or worse, hunted into extinction by early humans or something more powerful. Some fringe researchers even claim the last of the giants lived deep underground or in isolated regions, Antarctica, the Patagonian mountains, or uncharted islands in the Pacific. And in modern times, there are stories from military personnel, explorers, and tribes that suggest encounters with surviving giants. Tall humanoids with fiery red hair, deep voices, and hostile behavior. Sound far-fetched? Perhaps. But if even one story is true, it would rewrite everything we think we know about human history. So now I ask you, are giants nothing more than ancient exaggerations? Or is there a global effort to suppress a truth that could shatter the foundations of science and religion? Were they myth or memory? Let us know what you believe in the comments. Because maybe we didn't evolve alone. Maybe we inherited this world,